Everybody, we're at the Wertheim Wildlife Refuge, refugee, whatever and they are closed right now, but I kind of wanted to take a look and see what's going on here and see how some of the trails are. I'm not really going to go into the deep trails, even though I love one of them, but figured I'd just check it out, and yeah, so let's take a look. So walking up to the center, we'll see here, All Walk for the Wild, Find Your Wild events have been canceled due to the government shutdown, unfortunately. We have our hunting season here, which we see here that November to December 21st, the trails are open. However, they close January 5th to January 25th. Looks like there's some hunting that goes on to follow that deer population. Obviously it's locked, so just got signs up here, got our permits that are still there, and the grounds look, I mean, it's actually some garbage going on. Come on, keep your stuff cleaned up here. Let's take a look. Inside, normal. This place is beautiful. I love coming to this place, going for nice walks. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little quick walk. Got a little event going on. That is obviously over.
It says watch out for chicks.
Looks like they're looking for some feedback.
Chicks on you? Look at you like to make sure.
Some events. So if you've never been to Wertheim, I'm sorry that you haven't. This place is amazing. No pets allowed, no biking. It's literally just walking trails, which are fun. And yeah, I prefer that. You have one of your signs. You got your rules, permitted activities. Since this is federal, walking on, hiking on trails, wildlife observation, nature photography, environmental education. Things you're not allowed to do: alcohol, dogs, collecting plants or animals, littering, bikes on trails, boat launching, fishing from the shore. Those are important because, yeah, you don't want to get in trouble. Interesting. Now, these have been canceled due to the shutdown. So when we go into the trail system, you have two options basically. And one option is you can go to the old system, the old trail system, which is a loop. You make a right when you walk down from the parking lot, what's behind me. That's basically your White Oak Trail, which you can see here. They have a nice map. It's pretty straightforward. You can't really get lost here. Make the right, go over the bridge. The old visitor center was here. It was like the ranger station. And then you just go straight down. There's a cut through if you want. Otherwise you go all the way down, which I usually do because there is a beautiful overlook about right here where you then turn around and you go through the actual pine forests. That's here. The White Oak Trail takes you back, and then you just come back over the bridge and you're home. Otherwise, you can take the black Tupelo, which is a semi-new trail. It's when the visitor center was actually built. You take that all the way down, Then you go down to Indian Landing, you do a small little loop there, and then you go right back. I've hiked this 15-20 minutes. This trail a little bit longer. That's the White Oak. You just want to make sure you're on the actual trails because there are definitely ticks there. And if you come during the summer months, spring-ish, you will definitely get swarmed by those wonderful little mosquitoes because this is a marshland. So you just kind of want to watch out for that. I've made that mistake several times coming here where I just didn't wear long sleeves or anything like that, and I got swarmed, like literally swarmed by mosquitoes. So yeah, I'm just gonna, again, parking lot's right behind me. There's one thing I kind of like about the Black Tupelo Trail is it's a lot more maintained than the White Oak. The White Oak is maintained, definitely maintained. I shouldn't say it's not maintained, but it is more dirt, whereas this has like gravel, which eventually turns into dirt. That's yeah. So this one, I'm on a accessible little walkway here, and I'm just walking out to one of the overlooks. Like I said, I'm not really gonna hike this trail. It's not this the purpose of this video. Just doing a quick stop by because, again, this is one of my favorite places to go. And I haven't been here in a while. So I'm gonna show you what I see. Boom. Look at that. Carmen's River. Just gorgeous. All right, so the Black Tupelo Trail, I'm gonna get you dizzy for a second. We just came from the parking lot. Parking lot's over there. Black Tupelo Trail goes that way, which then goes to Indian Landing. So that's all the way down that way. It's towards like the bay, I guess you would say. That rhymed. Otherwise, you have the White Oak, which actually goes over a bridge that's over there. That's where you used to park, which is now maintenance. And then that actually takes you out. There's a beautiful landing on that side as well, where you could sit and just kind of relax by the water, just like this. And then that'll go further down all the way that way on that side of the river. It goes a little bit further than the Black Tupelo Trail. So again, like if you're into hiking, this is a place to go. It's flat, which is nice. I know a lot of people are always like, where could I go that's flat, from the hiking group? So yeah, you can definitely go that way. Wertheim is great for that. I don't like that at all. That looked weird. So yeah, you could go hiking here. Like I said, it's flat. It's easy, accessible. When the visitor center is open, I'm not getting into politics right now, but when the visitor center is open, when the shutdown is done, hopefully everybody returns that worked here because they are super friendly, very knowledgeable, and they will definitely help you out. The visitor center is pretty cool if you got young kids. They have a bunch of they have like an exhibit in there. They do, I believe, a camp here at one point, which I met one of the guys at the Pine Barrens conference, the Pine Barrens Commission, when they were looking into getting a visitor center. So yeah, like this is definitely a place I would recommend to everybody. I just wanted to, again, check it out, see what's going on with the shutdown that's happening. Unfortunately, it is occurring. Looks like the parking lot and everything's actually not terrible. I figured there would be a ton of trash, so I appreciate everybody who's picking up after themselves. Again, I'm not really hiking the trail, so I don't know what's in there. Leave a comment if you're hiking or if you're checking out our trail system, the trail systems here. Let us know, let everybody know what the status of it is. I know there are volunteers that are still volunteering, right? I think it's the Friends of Wertheim. They're a great bunch, really care about this place. When the visitor center is open, they have like a nice little gift shop and stuff like that you could go in. They know a bunch of stuff about this place. I think they do a bunch of activities as well. But again, we're shut down. The Wildlife Refuge is shut down for now. Once it reopens and the government's open, look forward to having those events again. And I definitely will be hiking back here because based off of the colors of the trees and stuff, this place would be beautiful to walk through. I'm just gonna go this way because you could kind of see some of the trees and just the color over here. It's beautiful. It's Carmen's River. Like South Haven, you're gonna get something similar, but something about not having to worry about bikers or dogs. Like it's nice. You don't have to worry about fishing. You kind of just go for a nice stroll in the woods. And that's what Wertheim is great for. I've seen tons of wildlife. Definitely recommend the White Oak if you're looking for wildlife. That's more isolated, whereas the Black Tupelo, you're kind of bordering a road where you're going to have houses, whereas the White Oak, the federal government's basically preserved all of the land around it. It's multiple estates. It's not just one estate, basically. That makes up Wertheim at this point. They've preserved a ton of land around here. So even the Robinson Dog Park kind of sits either on NWR land, federal land, or it's county owned land, but it backs up to the NWR land as well. So yeah, this is a little bit about Wertheim. I appreciate you checking this out. Share the video if you want. Otherwise, like I said, leave a comment with how you believe or what you think of this place if you've been here. If you haven't, definitely come check it out. Highly recommended. One of, again, my top places on Long Island to go for nature walks and photography and all of that fun stuff. So my name's Ray from LI Parks, so Long Island Parks. Check out any park information or news on my website, liparks.com, or just longislandparks.com. And yeah, hopefully you'll tune into the next video. Thanks. I was gonna end the video, but found this really cool. I've been here so many times, and they never actually just hung out on the patio. They have like this really cool patio. There's a little walkway. It's handicap accessible. When it comes to this really beautiful patio, they got chairs here, and they have bird feeders. And it's just a beautiful scene. Like woods. They have like a couple picnic tables over there. And then I have these bird feeders. The birds are definitely active. I'm watching them go in and out of a bird feeder right there. I don't know if you see that. Unfortunately, I don't live in Shirley. Me and my parents almost bought a house over here. Right across the street actually, which would have been cool because this is a place I would definitely just go get some coffee from Tend, one of my favorite coffee shops. And come over here and just have a coffee with my camera. Just take pictures of these birds. They are definitely all over that bird feeder.